Austin is in Gainesville, Florida. Hi, Austin. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm doing good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Yes, I've just got a quick question for you about if it would make sense for me and my fiance to kind of swap around baby steps 4, 5, and 6.
No.
Well, right now we're in baby step 2. We're about to finish up next month, actually. We're 25 years old. We've been married for coming up on 4 months now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. At first, she wasn't too keen on the idea of following the baby steps and living on rice and beans, but I got her talked into it. And like I said, we're almost done with that. And then if my math is right, we should be done with baby step 3 in about 5 or 6 months, so by the end of the year.
Excellent. Excellent.
And right now,
Your phone's breaking up, sir. Try again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir. Right now we live in a double-wide mobile home on some family land. The land is paid for. We only owe about $69,000 on the house as it stands right now.
On the mobile home?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that's $60,000. Okay.
It was brand new. I bought it only 3 years ago.
Oh, Lord.
And anyways, we owe about that much on it, and I'm just kind of curious if it would make more sense for us right now, being that we don't have kids. She's in school to become a nurse practitioner. If it would make sense for her and I to go ahead and kind of pay off the house once we get done with baby step 3 and kind of hold off on investing for another 2.5, 3 years or so. Or if we should just kind of follow them as it's written and then just pay off the house when we get there.
Yeah.
No, Austin. No. Dave said in the beginning, and we both laughed, but we were both very serious. The baby steps work for a reason, man. And and for me, I actually want to say, I like the way you're thinking. You're like, hey, let's get 100% debt free. And I love that thought process. But I also want you to think about, if you can start investing at 26 years old, man, you're setting yourself up for wealth down the road. Now, I will definitely say, I would get an extra job and be investing my 15% while also going after this, because that's a depreciating, and I could be wrong, but that's a depreciating, not as fast as an actual brick home. So I would definitely be working very hard to pay it off, but I'm not going to do that at the sake of skipping over baby step 4 and not investing at all.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Here's a problem you've got. What'd you pay for that?
Whenever I bought it 3 years ago, the total I financed was $74,000.
Okay. And so you've already lost $15,000.
Yes, sir.
And 10 years from now, what's that mobile home worth?
Probably not very much without the land, and it's family land.
Well, the land is going to be there whether the mobile home's there or not.
Yeah.
You're not paying off the land. You're paying off a mobile home.
Right.
So you have $60,000 in the middle of your kitchen table on fire burning. Right?
Yes, sir.
So I think we're going to do something else with this trailer is what I would do. I want to get out. Sir. I want to try to get out of it as fast as I can because it's going down, not up.
Yes, sir. And that's I guess where my question stemmed from. Long run, like I said, we live on family land that's been in my family for a long, long time, and that's where we intend on raising our family.
Is it deeded to you?
Yes, sir, it is.
It's in your name?
Yes, sir, it is.
How many acres?
Right now, altogether, we've got 6.
Good for you.
And it's kind of our dream. There's some vacant lots around us, and it's kind of our dream to be able to, pay cash for those lots and then build a house on that.
Yeah.
To increase how much land we have.
What is your household income?
Right now, we're at about $103,000. I'm a firefighter and she's a nurse.
Okay.
And
this was not on your radar, so it's going to be really, really hard for you to swallow. But I'm worried about you burning $60,000 over the next 5 years or 10 years. And so I would want to cut this fire short if I were you. Yeah. And I don't know exactly how to do this, but I think I'm going to get that trailer sold now. I might move into an apartment and then get a construction loan and build a house.
Yeah, I like that, Dave.
Because every day you keep that thing, your money's going the wrong way.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem. So I don't know what we're doing there, but that's not what you're thinking, because you were thinking you're going to ride this thing all the way into the dirt, and I just wouldn't burn $60,000 up.
Yeah.
It's too hard to come by. You've done a great job. You've made a lot of progress. You've got a game plan. By the end of the year, you're going to be in good shape, and it might be that next spring you start trying to get the mobile home sold, and you may have to put some money with it to sell it. You may end up owing more on it than it's worth.
Yeah.
And so I mean, you very well could be upside down in it. And so I'm going to limit my losses by getting rid of it. And but then you got a place to live. So I'm thinking move into an apartment and get you a construction loan and build a house on the family land, because homes go up in value. The land is an independent part of this. You have a free gift of land. That's wonderful. But you got that whether you put a mobile home on it or whether you put a stick-built home on it. That's
Absolutely.
Going up in value.
Yeah.
And so it's a problem you've got, because you bought a very expensive depreciating asset.
Yeah. And Dave, I'm still new in the whole mobile home areas. Will it be more difficult to sell a mobile home?
Yes, it's very difficult.
Wow.
It's because there's no land under it. He's not going to sell the land.
Yeah. I got
He
you.
would just be selling the mobile home, and it's very a used mobile home is hard to sell.
Okay.
And if you're not a mobile home dealer, I mean, so there it can be done. Yeah. And obviously it's a nice one.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of money tied up in it.
Right.
But that's the problem I've got. So anyway, you handle it however you want, sir. I think you've made really, really good progress, and I think that thing's going to be a boat anchor around your neck while you're trying to go swimming as you go forward, because you've got this blessing of this fabulous piece of land, 6 nice acres there, without any and if you get a house built on there and then you start saving money like crazy, and one of those lots comes available, you could buy it and add on to your property and buy that with cash. That could be the next 10 years of your life, is just kind of building out that farm area there.
Yeah.
So very cool. It's a good plan, but I don't want to wake up 10 years from now and be living in something that's worth nothing while I watched it burn down.
Yep.